Hello, everybody, back again. Oh man, this past week has been horrible. Well, I mean, got myself a new microphone. I'm doing the Movo. Oh hell, I can't even remember. It's the Gooseneck Movo. So I don't have the big, huge microphone. This is just little guy, but it has better sound and picks up better than my other one. And it's right here. I mean, I'm over 1.5 feet away, so I mean, that's pretty damn good. But the bad side is I had to go to the doctor and get checked out and everything, and I am medicated. It's pretty bad. Well, it's gonna be, out of pocket after insurance is gonna be somewhere along the lines of $90,000 to $140,000. So, yeah, that's upsetting, because I mean, getting raked over the coals for medical stuff, and I went to in-network provider, went there, got checked, got tested, got all this stuff done, and then they came by and sent me a notice saying that the doctor that saw me in my preferred network, in-network facility, that doctor isn't in network because they were, stepping into a position. So that's how they get you. They tell you to go in network to save money because you're covered, and then they move doctors hospital to hospital where they're not covered. And here I sit, hell. But I can't change it. Bad health, bad heart. It sucks. It really does. But it's one of those things. Like, grandfather died in his 60s, heart failure, heart conditions. My dad died at 45, same exact thing. I'm 36, bad heart. Got a history of bad hearts, but I do what I can when I can, and it sucks. It does. Talking like coronary and bypasses and stents and all kinds of stuff. I live in an area where if I were to have a heart attack, I'd get ambulance driven up to the hospital at $1,400 a mile, which is 4.5 miles. And then the life flight is $1,800 per mile for 109 miles. And then for the treatment, because I'd have to travel out of state, it's covered, but I have to pay 30% out of pocket after the deductible. Yeah, it's and here's the kicker. Here's the kicker. My state has a thing where if you make X amount of money, between X amount of money and X amount of money, and you're in an age group, you get what's called a what is it? I can't even remember the name of it, but it's I'm only obligated to pay 14% total cost because all other fees are inflated and you don't have to pay the inflated fees. So, I mean, shit. It's cheaper not to have insurance in my area at my age group than it is to have insurance. I mean, with insurance, I'm going to be paying, deductible of $3,000, and then 30% of all the payments and costs is going to be, in the hundreds of thousands because it's that expensive. But without it, 14%. Let's see. Yeah, without insurance, it'd be less than 40,000. With insurance, we're talking 100,000 plus. Makes no sense. But we move on. This is Slapped Ham. This is 3 weeks ago. Don't watch this Scary Things compilation alone. Let's see.
You're about to witness some of the scariest videos that are trending right now. Let's take a look. TikToker Big Daddy Leo 1037, a popular content creator with over 1.3 million followers, is known for his skits and humorous commentaries. However, a recent post has left his audience more creeped out than entertained.
Freaking out a little bit.
In the clip, which offers a behind-the-scenes look at one of his skits, Leo reveals that something super eerie occurred during filming.
This is crazy. I put the captions on, and in the part where God bless me always, I die and I'm in heaven, it didn't pick up the captions, it didn't pick up my voice, but it picked this up. Watch.
He shows a raw edit of the skit on his phone. But what happens next is unnerving.
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Did you see that?
As Leo plays the video, a disembodied voice can be heard whispering, "Just let me in."
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
Okay, so this one here is it's saying that's what it picked up, but it's also the microphone on his phone is picking up a vehicle passing by. So it's you can't really pick that up.
Adding to the creepiness, the auto captions feature on the app detected the whisper and automatically captioned the phrase, "Just let me in."
Oh, play.
Yeah, I think that's just it's picking up the audio from a passing vehicle and trying to figure out what it's saying. So I don't think that's really what it said.
Leo's baffled by the incident, stating that no one else was home when he filmed the skit, and as of now, he has no way of explaining the strange occurrence and remains as puzzled as his followers.
It didn't pick up my voice, the captions didn't pick up my voice, but it picked that "just let me in." What the hell was that? Nobody was here.
The unsettling clip has sparked a flurry of speculation and theories among his followers, leaving everyone wondering about the source of the eerie whisper. Is it a technical glitch or something more paranormal? For now, the mystery remains unsolved.
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
Hey gang, just a quick little update. You may have noticed we've been uploading some shorts to our main channel recently. We're finding this viewing experience is a little jarring for our audience, particularly for those of you who like to watch on TV. So with that in mind, we've launched a new channel called Slapped Ham Shorts. This will be delicious bite-sized servings of ham released every single day of the week. So this is short form content, one segment per episode. So if you want daily ham, head over to our new channel, Slapped Ham Shorts. Subscribe, turn on notifications, all that good stuff. We'll put some links in the description box down below there. It's also pinned in the comments. A chilling photo has emerged, revealing the moment a hiker unknowingly passed what appears to be a night marcher demon in a haunted forest in Hawaii. This haunting image was captured during a lunar eclipse, a time often linked with paranormal activities, adding an eerie layer to the strange encounter. Marathon runner Kay and her friend Cassie were traversing the trails of a Hawaiian rainforest when the unsettling incident occurred. Kay was running, with Cassie acting as her pacer and support, taking photos along the way. It wasn't until they later shared the photos with friends and family that they noticed the dark, haunting figure lurking near Kay in one of the pictures. The image, which shows the shadowy entity to the left of Kay's head, quickly gained attention online, particularly on Reddit, where Kay first uploaded it. The figure was not visible to Kay or Cassie during their run, and there was no statues or structures along the trail that could explain the apparition. The image gets even stranger when you look at the live view. Whatever it is, it appears out of nowhere.
It appears from behind the trees on a trail, and that kind of looks like they're wearing a poncho. It's
But until they forest, when the activities added what appears to be a night marcher demon in a haunted forest in Hawaii.
okay, Hawaii. My family's lived in Hawaii. A lot of locals and native area people, they'll go out there and I've seen them out there. They'll dress like that on trails. I can't remember. I can never pronounce his name. Kana Luki. Ah, shit. We called him Loogie because it's kind of like the middle part of his name is Loogie, or Lukey Agi, and we just called him Loogie because, but yeah, they basically go into the hills and they do mudsliding in ponchos. And these trails, a lot of these trails lead to like waterfalls and areas where there is not as steep embankments, and they'd slide the embankments for fun in the mud, and you get muddy. You're soaking wet and you're sliding down a muddy embankment for fun, and that's kind of what this looks like. It would take too long to pull up the photos, or at least find them. At least, I mean, shit, that's like 15 years ago.
This haunting image was captured during a lunar eclipse, a time often linked with paranormal activities, adding an eerie layer to the strange encounter. Marathon runner Kay and her friend Cassie were traversing the trails of a Hawaiian rainforest when the unsettling incident occurred. Kay was running, with Cassie acting as her pacer and support, taking photos along the way. It wasn't until they later shared the photos with friends and family that they noticed the dark, haunting figure lurking near Kay in one of the pictures. The image, which shows the shadowy entity to the left of Kay's head, quickly gained attention online, particularly on Reddit, where Kay first uploaded it. The figure was not visible to Kay or Cassie during their run, and there was no statues or structures along the trail that could explain the apparition. The image gets even stranger when you look at the live view. Whatever it is, it appears out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Adding to the terror, Kay experienced a sudden excruciating pain in her right leg during the fourth lap, causing her to stop and cry hysterically. She described it as an out-of-body experience, compelling her to quit the race, a first in her long-running career. After notifying the organisers, Kay and Cassie returned to their Airbnb. While scrolling through the photos, they noticed the bizarre figure, prompting them to research the area. Their investigation led them to the legend of the Night Marchers, ghosts of ancient Hawaiian warriors. According to Hawaiian mythology, night marchers or spirit ranks are deadly ghosts of ancient tribal Hawaiian warriors. These spectral entities are said to be the vanguard for a sacred king, chief, or chiefess. They emerge from burial sites or rise from the ocean on nights, honouring the Hawaiian gods Kane, Ku, Lono, or Kanaloa, marching in large groups to ancient battle sites or sacred places. They carry spears, clubs, and blow conch shells, announcing their march while their feet never touch the ground.
Wow.
Night marches are believed to be highly dangerous. Ancient Hawaiian beliefs state that any mortal who looks upon them...
Yeah. The night marchers that the locals still follow tradition. A lot of them, they'll dress up in robes and big, huge hats that are really tall and have leaves and stuff hanging from them, and they go marching silently out to specific points of interest or religious points for them and their families. They'll go out there and they'll do that, and they do that yearly to honor their ancestors. It's a close-knit community, so they don't talk about it much.
Die violently. It's said that the only way to avoid harm is to lie motionless face down, showing respect, or to have an ancestor among the marchers who will call out "Nā ui," meaning mine in Hawaiian, sparing the mortal. Kay's encounter during the lunar eclipse, combined with the legendary lore, left her and many online users deeply unnerved. Some Reddit commenters describe the image as the creepiest thing they've ever seen.
Not creepy at all.
So, what do you think's been caught in this truly unsettling image? Could it really be a night marcher? Love to hear your thoughts on this one in the comments down below. A follower of ours, Ryan Hutton from Hamilton, Ontario.
Before we get into this one, if this is going to be one of those I see a ghost things, then we're going to point out the fact this is long shutter. You take a photo, it has a long shutter so that any movement caught or done makes the image look blurry like this. As you can see, the table legs up here, they are doubled, as in double vision. You see the door frame right above my finger is not only here, but there. This door, you can see it is shifted. So if this is what they're going to be claiming as a ghost, it's already just blurred video because they have a long exposure and they move the camera.
Canada recently sent us an unsettling photo. Ryan's email detailed his mum's 3-story house, which has a basement apartment where more than 10 people have reportedly died over the years. The photo Ryan shared reveals a strange, transparent figure captured in the basement. Given the house's tragic history, the image raises the question, could this really be a glimpse of a ghost?
Nope. Nope. It's... You're catching glare off of pretty much every white structure here because the light is coming through this door, bouncing off that wall, creating all kinds of glare. Long exposure, camera's been moved. I mean, even with this closer image of it, you've got all the... This is the corner of the door. Here's a corner of the door. Here's a corner of the door. I mean, there's a lot of overexposure in here. So this is just poor camera work. And like I said, that you got the table legs here, but then there's a form here and a slight form here. Table legs kind of screwy here and here. You've got door frame. I mean, see this white here? This, and then here. This part here is literally this part here. So the camera shifted and shifted down at the same time, which gives it a overexposure, double exposure deal. And that goes in line with this whatever this is, it is also here. We've got this here, but it's also here. It's just crappy photography.
In 2021, YouTube user Jai Alien uploaded some spine-chilling footage that has left his viewers puzzled. The video was filmed at the Aranzazu mine, an old abandoned mining town located in the northeastern region of Zacatecas, Mexico. This area is renowned for its eerie, decrepit buildings and a haunting atmosphere that's kept locals at bay for years. As the OP explores the old town, he decides to document his journey through one of the old abandoned shacks. While filming, the camera inadvertently captures something deeply unsettling. At the start of the footage, an old doll can be seen sitting face down on a chair as the OP enters the property. Minutes later, we see the doll again, which remains in the same position. Now watch the third time we see the doll. It's now sitting upright. Despite the OP being all alone in the shack, the doll seems to have shifted position all on its own.
This one's kind of easy because they literally cut out a portion of it, because it shows him walking towards this door, opening it slightly, and then it cuts to him in the room turning around and walking out. So there could have been anything in that time span. I mean, hell, it could have been 3 hours. You don't know, because the camera turned off and then back on. He could have walked into the room, turned off the camera, looked around, hell, he could have needed 2 hands to open the door or move something, turned off the camera, set it down, looked around and said, oh yeah, I'm gonna record some more. So this one you can't say that it's paranormal if there's a huge chunk of video just cut out.
This eerie movement has led many to question whether something supernatural is at play. For years, local residents have feared the abandoned town, especially after dark. They avoid the area at all costs due to numerous reports of hysterical crying sounds, ghostly shadow figures, and eerie children's laughter. These tales have given the Aranzazu mine a reputation as a hotbed of supernatural activity. So could this be evidence of a ghostly presence in the old mining town, or is there a more rational explanation for the doll's bizarre movement? The mystery remains unsolved, leaving many to wonder about the true nature of the Aranzazu mine and its haunted past. A recent TikTok clip from user Lean D. Cole has gone viral due to its perplexing visuals. The short video features a shoe being reflected in a mirror, but there's a strange twist. The mirror doesn't show a typical mirrored image. Instead, it displays the shoe exactly as it appears in the foreground, almost as if it's not reflecting at all. This unusual phenomenon almost...
Okay, right there. Watch the movement of the shoe. That was added in. That shoe was not really there. Yeah, the upper shoe as well. I mean, it's almost had me there. I mean, there's a lot of glitching in there. It's not in the same place. And right there where the light goes under the shoe, you can see that the shoe is floating over the light. Shoe is floating over the light. See, if the shoe was really there, the shoe would be reflecting. You'd see a slight reflection, just like you see a slight reflection of his feet. The shoe isn't there. It is not real. See? Blurred movement. Everything in the video is blurred movement, but the shoes are perfectly clear at all times. See? Shoes are fake.
This unusual phenomenon has sparked widespread speculation among viewers. Some are calling it a glitch in the Matrix, suggesting that the mirror is showing an error, presenting incorrect visual information instead of a reversed reflection. So what do you think? Is this a simple optical illusion, a clever hoax, or something more mysterious? The debate continues as the clip gains more attention online.
You gotta get out of here, man. You gotta leave, man.
TikTok user Manny, known as Cruz D Rosa 92, recently captured some eerie footage while babysitting his niece, and it's left viewers thoroughly spooked. The unsettling video starts with Manny's niece pointing into a darkened room.
My niece keeps pointing at someone right here in this little hallway. Look, she's pointing again, look.
Throughout the evening, the toddler continues to point at the same darkened area.
She's like looking over there, like there's someone over there. She's freaking me out. Look, she's pointing, see? There's someone over there. I'm freaking out.
Her actions suggesting she's seeing something that the camera doesn't initially capture.
Y'all know that I've raised kids. Kids at that age will point because they don't know how to voice what they need. Kids probably asking for something over there, but that person's going, oh, they're looking at somebody, rather than, oh, you want something from over there? Let's go. Show me.
Whoever you are, leave. You're scaring my niece. Look, she keeps pointing at you. Get the out of here, man.
The situation escalates when this happens.
Then it's her, and then she keeps pointing at some.
Out of nowhere, an object flies out of one of the dark rooms at the rear of the house.
Then it's her, and then she keeps pointing at some. What is that? Yeah, man. And then she grabbed this lantern right here. And I'm like, what the?
The footage quickly went viral, with many viewers flooding the comment section with advice and theory.
Yeah. It's a dark room. He's saying that the kid grabbed whatever was thrown out of there. So it's... there's a lot of cutting and stuff in here. And how do we know that, that object didn't fall off of something? I mean, what is the lantern for?
With many viewers flooding the comment section with advice and theories. A common suggestion was for Manny to burn sage in an attempt to cleanse the space of any negative energy that might be present. The video has sparked intense speculation about what could have been caught on camera here, with some believing it to be a sign of paranormal activity. Given the child's consistent...
Okay, the kid went in that room and grabbed a lantern, and the thing that the kid picked up is right there. It's right there. So, what I'm thinking is the kid went in, grabbed the lantern, something had fallen, because he says it was thrown out of the room, but it's on the floor there, so the kid just picked that up. Why have all that darked out? Why not go investigate? Why not look at the kid and go, show me, take me, show me, let's see, what are you pointing at, show me? Instead, opened the camera and started yelling into nothingness, which then puts that on the kid of, okay, let's keep this game going.
Pointing and the mysterious flying object, viewers are left to wonder, what has Manny's niece been seeing? What exactly did the camera capture on that fateful night?
Then it's her, and then she keeps pointing at some.
Before we take a look at some unsettling footage that's been captured in a cave in Cuba, remember to hit that subscribe button, then tickle that little bell icon there and turn on all channel notifications. That way you'll be in the loop every time we drop our scary and intriguing videos. Unsettling footage has emerged from a cave in Aruba, Cuba, capturing an eerie moment that's left viewers thoroughly creeped out. The video, posted on Facebook by user Marie-Louise Montero, was taken by a professional photographer during a 12-day camping trip in January 2022. The photographer, accompanied by a friend, was documenting their adventure when the camera caught something deeply unsettling. The two men had been exploring the cave all alone for several days when their camera picked up this.
Okay.
For several days when their camera picked up this.
Okay, let's go at this. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Okay, we can see the flashlight over here, or something moving over here. Now, right here, we see a doubled image due to movement of the camera. Now, I mean, it kind of looks like a head and shoulders, maybe. But then here, the shape is matching the rock formation, because you can see the rock formation here, and then you can see the rock formation here, similar shape. And then as he gets closer or turns faster, this kind of blends in, and then like you see the weird outcrop change. I mean, could it have been somebody? Maybe, but it doesn't look like there's anything there. Like, it doesn't look like there's a tunnel that goes that way.
At first glance, it can be hard to see, but when slowed down, a distinct figure can be seen moving in the shadows.
It also looks like a shadow. Let's go back to as they were
Two men
walking
had
up.
been exploring the cave all alone for several days when their camera picked up this. Documenting their adventure when the camera caught something deeply unsettling.
Okay, there it is. Okay, so they go up here, and you've got that opening there. Like, they have all these pillars here, so
The video, posted on Facebook by user Marie-Louise Montero, was taken by a professional photographer during a 12-day camping trip in January 2022. The photographer, accompanied by a friend, was documenting their adventure when the camera caught something deeply unsettling. The two men had been exploring the cave all alone for several days when their camera picked up this.
okay, so what I'm thinking is that's the light from the dude's reflection or flashlight going around the pillar of dirt, because it is highlighting all the dirt back there, and you can see the outline of the dirt. Yeah, because the way the curvature is of it, that the guy The guy behind he and the guy behind him have a flashlight. The guy behind him is shining his flashlight this way, which is coming around the pillar, and then he moves the flashlight over this way, which makes it look like there's a figure walking behind it when that's just the flashlight itself.
At first glance, it can be hard to see, but when slowed down, a distinct figure can be seen moving in the shadows.
Yeah, because it matches. It matches the color of his flashlight. Yeah, that's just a flashlight. Okay.
This unexpected sighting has sparked numerous theories and much speculation. Given the isolated nature of their trip, the presence of an unexplained figure adds a chilling layer to the footage. To this day, no one's been able to identify what was caught on camera here, leaving viewers...
Yeah, we've got like 4 flashlights moving on this thing. So there's more than just 2 people there. I mean, one guy's probably showing him around, and then other people are there as backup. Because you never do cave climbing or cave spelunking by yourself or in just a pair, because you shouldn't.
with a lingering sense of unease.
Well, that's the end of the episode. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to see...
Okay, that was pretty easy, pretty fun, pretty interesting. That shoe one almost got me, because it's seeing the shoe not reflect and then not move, blur. Took a sec right there, but I got it. See you guys later.